Hi guys, welcome to Classic TV Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, I ask you to please subscribe. Thank you. Today's video is the true story behind the Betty White and B. Arthur feud from the Golden Girls. You ready? Let's take a look. The stars of the Golden Girls had such an incredible chemistry on screen, it's hard to believe that there was anything less than the best of friends in real life. But in the 25 years since the show ended, several candid interviews have revealed an underlying tension, at times downright hostility among the actresses, especially between Betty White and B. Arthur. There's no doubt both stars played a role in the drama, but even Arthur's son admits that the woman who portrayed substitute teacher Dorothy Zbornak was not the most diplomatic person. My mom unknowingly carried the attitude that it was fun to have somebody to be angry at her eldest son. Matthew Sachs told Closer. White became her nemesis, the person she would roll her eyes about, he added. Hard to imagine Arthur didn't take pleasure whenever Dorothy's lines, including snapping, "Oh, shut up, Rose," at White's character. She was not that fond of me, White said of Arthur in 2011 Talk. The Village Voice reported. She found me a pain in the neck sometimes. It was my positive attitude, and that made B mad sometimes. Sometimes if I was happy, she'd be furious. Working long hours together over the course of the show's 7-year run, as well as having markedly different acting philosophies added fuel to the fire. Former star of All in the Family spinoff Maude, B. Arthur came from the old school of television writer Norman Lear, where sitcoms were filmed like stage plays and done with up-close reactions, said Jim Colucci, author of The Golden Girls Forever, an unauthorized biography. White was from the Mary Tyler Moore show school, where everything is very subtle character movement. Jokes are more gentle. Described as a very eccentric woman, co-star Rue McClanahan, Arthur was a complicated person with numerous quirks. She hated wearing shoes so much that it was in her contract that she could walk around set barefooted, as she promised not to sue the producers if she was injured as a result. She also hated birds and chewing gum. If you were chewing gum on a set, she would try to have you fired, Colucci told Fox News. Betty White's habit of talking with a live audience between takes especially irked Arthur, who preferred to stay concentrated and in character, either waiting in place or backstage. Sometimes Betty would go out and smile and chat with the audience and literally go and make friends with the audience. It's a nice thing. A lot of them have come from all over the country and are fans, Matthew Sachs told a Hollywood Reporter. I think my mom didn't dig that. It's more about being focused or conserving your energy. It's just not the right time to talk to fans between takes. Betty was able to do it, and it didn't seem to affect her, but it rubbed my mom the wrong way. There was time, however, said Sachs, when White and Arthur were friends. They lived near each other and would commute to work together. In fact, in the archive interview with the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, McClanahan said Arthur would go to lunch with her unless White also joined them. So what eventually caused a rift between the women? Some people speculate there was jealousy over White's Emmy win. Although all of the women eventually won Emmys and all were nominated for the show's first season, White was the first to win for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series in '86. According to McClanahan's 2007 memoir, My First 5 Husbands and the Ones Who Got Away, Arthur was angry that White had won and reportedly called her a choice word. My mom was the real deal, Sachs explained. I think she felt she was more of an actress than Betty. Mom came from Broadway. Betty starred on a game show at one point. Arthur's resentment grew when the show's writers began making a habit of what Golden Girls biographer calls Dorothy bashing, insulting commentary about Rose's intellect, intelligence, or Blanche's promiscuity could roll off White and McClanahan's back because they were not like their characters. But the things that were said about Dorothy were what she was big and ugly, and that wears on an actress after a while. Once the final season began taping, Arthur made it very clear that she was done. The show's quality was beginning to go downhill, she believed, and she wanted to go out on top. Sadly, White, age 95, has passed away recently. Estelle Getty is already beginning to show signs of Lewy body dementia, the disease that killed her in 2008 before the show went off the air in '92. Arthur passed away at 86 of cancer in 2009, and McClanahan died of cerebral hemorrhage in 2010. Just a shame. It must have been miserable to feel that way. Miserable. I don't know what to say except, enjoy life the best you can. Do what makes you happy. within reason, of course. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. Please subscribe. Please, please, please don't forget what Memorial Day is all about. Have a great Memorial Day. God bless you, and I'll be praying for you.